tell right from that angle if he got a tap or if it was just the air loosening that car up from Stephen Wallace's 66 car getting right up behind him. Hard hit by Justin Allgaier. We'd seen Jeff Green get loose earlier in the night. No contact yet. He gets loose right there. Yeah, he was getting loose.
He got loose before Stephen Wallace got into the back bumper.
Watch the right side of that Chevy come up, and the roof flaps open up, and the car settles back down.
And just on the outside of this, too, David Ruderman gets into the wall a little bit there.
And Ruderman has to dodge a 12. Watch the 12 come back over in front of Ruderman. Coming right at you.
This ought to be a good camera shot.
Wow.
Oh.
Trouble on the racetrack. The 40 of Dario Franchitti has had contact debris off of one car.
Are you all clear? You okay?
Looked like we saw a tire explode right in the middle. We're watching this from high above, trying to figure out exactly what happened. And you can see Dario Franchitti looks like he loses a tire, getting into the corner, and triggers this wreck.
Now watch his car come around right down in front of traffic. Some cars really had nowhere to go. There's the 91 coming along. That is Larry Gunzelman.
Yeah, right there you can see that tire completely exploding. And I would imagine that happened from some kind of a contact, maybe into the left rear, knocked the valve stem out, or maybe cut the sidewall of the tire. Oh man, that's a hard lick right there. Looked for a minute like he might save it, but then got down there. Golly, this is tough.
Yeah, and Matt really did a great job. If he goes up in front, he takes out 15 or 18 cars, so he did a great job of not creating that situation.
It looks to me as though Carl thought that he was cleared and he was going to do a crossover and maybe misjudged that.
Boom, right there. Is that Bliss or Howard?
It's Colin Brown gets hit.
Watch this hit by Keselowski. He's stuck on the inside line there. And just hard contact. There's Dale right at the right side of your screen.
Oh, there's contact behind him between Carl Edwards
and Carl Edwards got up into Keselowski.
And boy, it just flipped Dale over. And then there's nowhere for these guys to go. That's Kyle Busch. That's the damage he sustained. There's Brendan Gaughan.
You got to wonder why Carl Edwards would make a move like that on the straightaway. Kind of made an abrupt move up to the outside lane there. I don't know if he thought he was clear.
Yeah, sometimes you're moving over just to get against that car to try to slow that car down, that momentum, to where you can get your line moving a little bit quicker. And maybe he just misjudged that.
Greg Biffle also involved. Let's go on board. This is the view from Junior.
That's where he just got turned. When you get hit in the right rear, there's nothing you can do. Yeah, I think his intentions were just to get over there, but he could see that outside line moving a little bit just to slow them down. And I don't know if Brad came down just a little. Nothing that Brad was doing wrong, but it only takes just a split second.
Yeah, just not enough room right there.
Boy, Kyle makes it, and there's where Carl gets tagged.
Yeah, Casey Kane did get some damage on the front end there.
Eric Almirola's car. Just listen.
So there. Clear. The wreck is behind us. Big wreck behind us. Caution's out. Big wreck.
Getting a push from Elliott Sadler. That's where it's all going to start, as he tried to make a move.
Boy, and then he gets airborne.
The caution does not come out right away here. It goes just a little bit longer before it does come out.
Yeah, the 18 was in front at that moment. Carl Edwards gets spun in that. Oh, here's another angle.
It's a lot of push and shove. You know, Mike Wallace's car really was out of control the whole race.
And we've just got the official word. Kyle Busch.
Come on.
Wow, that was wicked. And here is the contact. Wow. That looks more like an open wheel car situation where, you know, they just ride up on the wheel and get airborne.
In that situation, I'd almost worry more about Joey Logano, because that right front wheel of that 33 was almost in his window.
Oof. Wicked crash.
33 is torn up there, all of that, and then he gets hit hard by the 66 right there at the end.
Another angle. Kyle gets into the back of the 22 while all the other contact is occurring, and you're right. Here comes the 66. Bam.
Oh, trouble. Harvick's around.
Oh, got spun on the backstretch by the 43.
How many is it going to collect?
Hold the brake.
Oh, what a vicious crash. Eric McClure. Turn 3 on the back straightaway.
See, it looked like a net had made a move to try to go up the middle.
Yeah, it looked like he was getting a push, and he was going to try to make this happen.
That hole closed up.
As you can see, as Kyle Busch went over, Brad Keselowski tried to go over.
That was Joey Logano that was behind the net.
Yeah, it's like I said, everybody's trying to go to the front, and those holes close up so quickly. You can see the safer barrier deflect tremendously when Eric McClure hit it. Thank God it was there.
Yes.
You can see just past this, there is no safer barrier.
All that is just a
excitement here. Saturday, late in the race, Eric McClure. Watch in this wreck. He's in the 14.
Man, I don't understand what happens here, Chris. He comes flying to that wall. You look at the speed.
No, I do.
It looks like he never lifted off the gas.
No, but the 15, he and the 15 car were trying to get through that.
Waves on the leader's tail. Oh, there's trouble. Coulter turn in the triangle.
Right behind you. Right behind you.
Caution is out.
Trying to get by him. Trying to get by him. Trying to get by him. Yeah, come on.
Just not quite. It's been a really hard lick for Regan Smith. Too bad for Jeremy Clements, too, and Mike Wallace. Having a lead lap run and getting taken out at this close to the end. Pretty tough.
like Alex Bowman gets loose in that bump that's down in 1 and 2, gets up into Brian Vickers. Strana nowhere to go. He's trying just to turn it down out of the way, but here comes trouble. Wow.
That was the group where this happened.
He might have got a little help from Brian Vickers. Is that who that was in the 20?
Yep. And then
See, this starts off at turn 4. Just wasn't quite clear. A hard hit to the inside again, comes back up onto the track. See, Sam Horn is doing a good job of getting by Austin Dillon. He's trying to get away from Brian Vickers. Pastrana thinks that he's got enough to clear there, but he just wasn't clear of the 44.
Brian Scott did a good job right there to not get involved.
That happens so fast. This is one of those places when a wreck happens in front, you oh man, it's close. You have to stand on the brakes.
A little curvature to the car after he straightened it up a bit.
Oh, trouble on that side.
Into the 52, trying to lock the brakes up. Issues on the backstretch.
You can see right there, he just got loose coming off turn 2. Boy, did he hit that wall.
You can see there is a safer barrier there. I believe, isn't it?
yeah.
See at the end right here what this gets clipped.
It's like Sam tried to thread the needle. Not quite enough room over the front bumper of Eric McClure. And then look what happened.
And it's tough to tell from that angle exactly who moved which direction, but man.
And you know the thing I'm amazed about watching that 7 car come through there, he was in the outside lane leaving turn 4.
and sliced his way through the traffic when things were happening in front of him to get to that inside lane. 2, Stewart 33, and contact! Smith turned around. Tony Stewart is going to win this race. And a terrible crash coming to the finish.
This is a big, big wreck.
Kyle Larson's car with the front end severely torn off. This is after the checkers. That was Junior who hit Kyle Larson and set that off, it looks like.
Oh, that was a hard lick right there for Ryan Reed.
Three wide low move at the finish line. You see him here coming, well, that's after the checkers, but coming to the checkers, he made a 3 wide move low, which you're supposed to do, try and get everything you can at the checkers, but that just kind of bottled them up when they got past the checkers and everybody tried to get woed up.